Hey guys, how's it going? Destriee here. I want to show off some mods I've been messing around with. You can see I got a couple. I got a couple on. Um, the main thing is, if you guys don't know, the remaster for Soul River 1 and 2 is coming out soon. And that got me a little inspired, so I was kind of trying to make my own little Elden Ring Soul Reaver Legacy of Kain mod thing. I'm basically jumbling up a whole bunch of other people's mods to kind of make my own. I'm gonna go ahead and actually go somewhere to show off some of the stuff I've been working on. Not there. Here should be good. And yeah, I will have the links to the separate mods that I've been using in the description below, or maybe not all of them because I do have quite a few mods installed and I really don't remember all of them. But I will have kind of the important ones I'm working with. So the sword, the model is the Soul Reaver. The move set is not. This was from a Bleach mod that I just remodeled the well, not remodel. I replaced the model for the sword with Soul Reaver, and as you can see, I also edited the colors of the particle effects, which is essentially Destined Death. I made that from just red to this bluish color. I don't fully know what I'm doing, so it's not near done yet. This is all still a work in progress, but I like how it looked. I wanted to just have this but blue. See here, I also, if you can tell, I have some camera mods on. You guys might not like that because it's a bit too up close, but I like it. And as you can see, my character's body looks a little different. I made it like this to show you guys. This is a mod that gives you Omen's skin and the horns. And that's why I was just shirtless, so I can show you guys that. The helmet is also a little different. I have a mask, and if you probably couldn't tell, the character is a little bit bigger than normally. That was a mod that just kind of lets you um, maximize the body sliders and the customization sliders. It's hard to make something that looks like humanoid. Like, this is the best I could get after maybe like 30 minutes of messing around with just the face. Um, and he looks a little weird. I also have a mod that gave him glowing eyes, but I kind of actually like how he looks. He looks a little off, but he's also supposed to be, Omen, so doesn't necessarily have to look completely normal. And then yeah, the helmet mod is just the Mesmer soldier helmet. Just it has the beard from the Gerard set, the guy who watches over Radon. I can't say that word correctly. Eccentric, I think. Whatever. Um, but yeah, so I'm gonna show you the weapon is the Soul Reaver. The picture is from the base mod, the Bleach one. I don't know yet how to change that, but I'm going to. And also, I'm not. I will put the link to each separate mod that I've used to make this, but I'm not putting this out yet. For one, I'd have to get the okays from everybody whose mods I've used. I didn't check all of them to see if it was okay to like remake their mods and distribute it. So this is just for my personal use. If I can get a hold of them and make sure I get the okay, maybe after I learn how to do a couple more things. As you can see, when I was messing around redoing the textures, I also changed the texture of a lot of other things on accident. So I got to figure that out. Even though I do kind of like the blue grace, I kind of like how that looks in the little blue things. That also changed a lot of other things. So I'm gonna get Torrent. That's all blue, and I also got blue things when he moves. You guys probably won't like that, but considering the vibe I was going for when trying to put this all together, I like it because it kind of looks like there's a, a wispy, like ghostly presence that follows you, which is fitting because when you two-hand the weapon, you turn into Razia. Now, Raziel. Now you can see the top of his head is a little fucked up. I I think that happened when I was messing around with the textures. I kind of fucked something up. Normally he doesn't come like this, but I'm going to leave it for now until I figure out how to fix that. But overall, the model is really good, and like I said, it looks really, really good when you have it. I won't have the missing headpiece and whatever. I might keep it. Maybe I'll see if I can edit these textures a bit more to make it look like he's like ethereal, like kind of see-through. And then, I can make that into like a feature. I'm gonna Bethesda it a little bit. And yeah, so I like this. This is what happens when you two-hand the weapon. It does change the moveset. And I do like the little blue wisps that come out of the sword beams. But yeah, this is supposed to be like Ichigo's hollow form in the actual mod. I just changed some things around to make it look a little different. I also have a Bloodborne dodge on. And this is what the Ash of War looks like. Yeah, I do like the colors of it. I know it's a little jank. I know all of this is quite a bit jank because I don't fully know what I'm doing. I'm still learning how to do all this stuff. But I couldn't find anywhere to explain how to properly texture the effects I wanted to texture. So I just kind of went ahead and did it with everything that said it was related to Destriee Death. Try to make it all more blue and less red. And for the most part, I like how this came on. There's still some red in there, but given the lore of the weapon, I don't think that's bad. I think I can actually get that to work and see when he has blue glowing eyes. And the stats do change. You probably also noticed I have a HUD mod on. Just puts the HUD at the bottom. And yeah, that's really all I got for this mod. I'm looking more into how to add map things, like add structures and whatnot, because I'd like to add the pillars. Oh shit. So you can see it changes a lot of things to blue, which I didn't mean to do, but I kind of like it, so I'm keeping it. And a couple other mods you're going to see. I changed the wolf ashes a bit. So instead of the wolves, you get, you get Bale. Yeah, I thought that was cool, so I went ahead and grabbed that. I also have a mod that lets you use spirit ashes more often. So you can kind of just use it while you're out in the overworld. I wouldn't recommend using him in small places for obvious reasons. But this is cool. He does collide with you, but he doesn't damage you, at least as far as I can tell. He does, though. Yeah, he didn't like that very much. But yeah, I also have a mod for the idol. I changed the idol animation to the bell-bearing hunter. And this walking one is actually not part of the sword or even my general moveset. That's actually part of a mod I was trying to put on the Blasphemous Blade to make it more like the Abyss Watcher's swords, like how they walk around and stuff. But it didn't really work. So you can see I have it here, and this walking animation is tied to this sword. So I just decided to keep the sword on my offhand because I'm not really going to use it. Because the other weapon I have is the Bolt of Grandsax, and it has been modified as well. It has a new walking animation. It has new, not necessarily new, but it has changed the attack, some of the attacks for it. But the main thing about this one is the Ash of War is now a little different. You can see, it causes the nuke that happens when you're fighting Placidusax, and it also can shoot really far. And I do kind of find it interesting, the little blue air basically that comes out of it. That is something I will change. I don't, because you can see I have like blue fog. I didn't mean for that to happen. That was just when I was messing around with the textures. I colored the wrong thing. But so you can send that out. Look at that. Yeah, fireworks going off. Woo! Yeah, and then you can see I also have a reshade on, and like I already mentioned, the camera mod I have. And yeah, if it might take me a bit to find everything, so I might not have all the mods posted right when I upload this video, but they will be on there once I do find everything. And yeah, oh, also I do have the Kain outfit as well, but I had a goal of kind of doing like a playthrough, like a Legacy of Kain spiritual successor playthrough that I wanted to do. And I wanted to have my own character, which is why I kind of focused on the whole, well, you see, the like making my own character and specifically making him an omen and him finding the Soul Reaver and being able to, you know, pretty much commune with Raziel. I have had ideas for it. One thing I didn't show you is I did all the text and the changing of the Ash of War myself. This is not what normally it says. It will say stuff for Ichigo sword, but I wanted to change it for me personally. Like I said, I'm not showing anybody this, or I'm not uploading it. But I tried to, with the help of ChatGPT, come up with an interesting description, something that can still fit in Elden Ring, but had a little bit of that flair that the Legacy of Kain games have when it comes to storytelling and just how they talk about things. So, look forward. I'm going to make a short at some point. I'm messing around with voice changers because I want to read it off as if like Kain was reading it or something. But you can look out for that later once I figure out how to get all that working. But yeah, you can see all this was something I came up with. ChatGPT just helped me kind of organize it to make it sound like it can kind of fit into Elden Ring. And then the unique skill, which, as again, that's something I changed the name of it. Normally it's something different. You can check out the mod in the description, and that'll explain what the actual Ash of War is and everything it does. Because it does a little more than what I said here. It also acts as a parry, but I wanted it to match kind of the theme of the weapon. And I did have something on here that was supposed to say, you know, hey, two-hand the weapon, and you know, a wraith will possess you or something like that. But you guys can figure that out. Anyways, guys, I hope you enjoyed this video. You know, it's more of just me rambling, but yeah. Hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll talk to you guys later. See ya.